好，各位央视新闻的网友，大家好。那么我们现在是在
Dear
山西
viewers,
省
good
临汾
morning.
市为大家带来这场新闻。
Now we are in the Hejing City to do this live coverage.
河津市的阳春街道的
Right now I'm staying in the Yangchun
身
Street,
后呢是联博小学，是这
Lianbo
个
Village
这个村民
in Hejing City. So behind me, it is the primary school in Hejing City, which is one of the resettlement sites for the local residents. So how's your life? So today I will give you the live coverage for you to better understand the situation for the local residents. So when we are coming into this resettlement site, the first step we have to go through a control point. Now you could see for all the residents who are staying here, they have to register their information, the gender, the name, the contact information, and also the temperature. On top of that, we also provide disinfectant and also the face mask for the local people. And also we could see there are many guidelines which are able to provide to the local residents to have a better knowledge on how to stay healthy and protect themselves. And also we have some medicines to provide to the local people. So I would like to ask a few questions to the medics. So what are some of the measures and preparations they have done for this resettlement site? So the team is actually from the Epidemic Prevention and Control Center. So for people who are going to enter into the resettlement site, they have to wear the face mask. And also we will check their health code, travel code, and also their body temperature. And also for this temporary resettlement site, we will do overall disinfection 2 times per day. And also we'll do a lot of medical rescue work. On a daily basis, we have a task force to stay on duty 24 hours per day. And also we have supporting facilities and medications to ensure the safety of our people. So here we have the first aid box. What are some of the medicines? So we have medicines for coughing, fever, and also antibodies, etc. And also we have some medicines to cure diarrhea or stomach disease. And also we have a lot of disinfectant. So actually we have considered a lot. Yes, thank you. So let's stay our journey to visit this resettlement site. Actually, this place is a primary school in the local area. So right now we have transferred the affected residents to the resettlement site. So maybe it takes about 1 or 2 days after the flooding situation getting better and all these people can go back to their home. So let's visit this resettlement site to see some of the livelihood guarantee. So now this is one of the classrooms in this primary school, and also we have many volunteers working here. So this is actually the local official from Lianbo. And you could see he didn't sleep for 4 days. Thank you for your hard work. So actually we have many soldiers fighting at the front lines. So this lady is actually a volunteer. So this is a temporary resettlement site. So in each one of the classroom, we have 19 beds, and also we have the tents, quilts, pillows. So actually, this gentleman, he is a village secretary, And actually, he didn't sleep for 4 days.
刚才志愿者告诉我们啊，这个正好是碰见了。
As the volunteer told us, you could see the local officials, and actually they have done a lot of work, especially for the leaders at the grassroots level.
是临时安置点呢，刚才我们也可以看到哈，被褥啊什么的都临时做了一些准备。
So this is the resettlement site, and also we have sufficient quilts, pillows, etc. And we have many volunteers working here. We have 4 batches of volunteers working here. I believe each one of them want to contribute to the resettlement work. And right now, actually, you could hear the music. This is because as we have a lot of people stranded here, so we have prepared a lot of artistic performance to entertain these affected residents.
您也是志愿者是吗？因为刚才我们介绍的志愿者好像就是大家这个穿的衣服。
This lady is also a volunteer, and I can tell for different volunteers they are wearing different uniform. So for this lady, she is actually coming from Hejing City, so they also want to show a helping hand for the resettlement work. So this lady is not actually from the local village, but she is one of the volunteers from Hejing City. So what are some of the key tasks? So we will try to clean the classrooms, clean the resettlement site, and also we will provide psychological counseling to the affected residents. How long we will work every day? So last night at 5 a.m., we have received the notification from the local government, and we have organized a group of volunteers. We visit different households and help them with the resettlement. We are making sure that all the affected people will be transferred. We are able to relocate 40 households, and also we are able to prepare about 400 beds. So we are trying our best to make sure that the environment is safe and clean. And for all of the volunteers, we also need to wear a face mask for the prevention and control of the epidemic. So you could see the government provided a lot of relief measures. So these are the temporary beds. And also we have quilts ready. And also they are providing some of the daily supplies to the affected residents. We have towels, soap, toothbrush, etc. So all of these are provided by the local government. So as I said, before the live coverage, actually just a few minutes ago, we have an artistic group performing here to entertain the affected residents. So let's see what's happening outside. So what are they doing? Actually, we are helping them with some of the exercise. So every day we will organize this activity. So we have to make sure that these people will not stay indoors for long hours. So that's why we organize the exercise section. So for these people, as they have been staying indoors for long hours, I think that is not healthy. So that's why these volunteers organize the exercise section. Also, you can see we have some children. So actually, they're helping with the affected residents to do some exercise.
们可以看到，在这边的临时安置点呢，整个政府。
So in this place, in the resettlement site, we believe the government have taken a lot of consideration. So for some of the affected residents, they may have to stay indoors for long hours because of the consideration of their health conditions. You could see for the volunteers, they organize the exercise section. So actually, we have another local official from the Linfen City. So we believe we have a lot of detailed arrangement for the resettlement site. For example, we will provide medical service for the affected residents. And also you could see these residents there doing exercise. A lot of preparation indeed. So what other work have you done? So for us, we have actually divided the affected residents into different groups. And for each group, we have a leader and also a deputy leader. And also we have a one-to-one service. We have the volunteer and responsible for each one of the group. And also we have special task force to help with their accommodation and the dining. And also we have another group to provide psychological counseling so as to comfort the nerves for these residents. And also we have a special artistic group. They will do some performance and also organize a number of activities to entertain the affected residents. Also, we have a group of students who are staying in the resettlement site. We have teachers to provide tutoring to the people. So for those who have been staying in the resettlement site, we will provide sufficient services to them, and also we will offer humanitarian care to all of these affected residents. And also from time to time, we have entertainment and artistic shows to the people. Actually, yesterday we just held a small size of artistic performance, and also we will have that performance today. So for the residents, where do they come from? For these residents, they're all coming from the local village. And also, we will take in consideration of their location. So we have 124 households need to be relocated. We are able to relocate 300 people. So 150 people have been transferred to this resettlement site. And for the rest of them, they are living in their relatives' house. And for some of the residents, they would like to stay in this resettlement site. I believe they are quite enjoying the life in the resettlement site. As you said, for some residents, if they are staying in the low-lying places, we will transfer them into this place. So right now, for the draft of the Fenhe River, the height is about 373 meters. So for people who are living in the altitude below 348 meters, we have to transfer them into this resettlement site. And for the other residents, if they're living in the highland, so we don't have to transfer these people here. Yes, we have done a lot of measurement and calculation in order to come up with the final decision on the relocation. So for some of the residents, they may try to stay in their relatives' house, and for some of them, they will choose to come to the resettlement site. So I believe this resettlement site is one of the sites, right? In this area, we have 2 resettlement sites, and also we have another one in Xiaoliangxiang area. We have a plan for the flood discharge. We will try to discharge the flood in the Huanghe Beach. We don't have many people that have been affected. So yesterday, actually, we visited on site for the flood discharge area. So in the Fenhe River alongside, we could see we have a very large beach area. In that area, we don't see the residents' houses being damaged because of the flooding. So except for the exercise, in this area we could see another group of volunteers there trying to prepare lunch for the affected residents. Let's see what they have. So we are preparing cabbages and spinach and also some vegetables. And of course, we have some meat. So where do you come from? So actually, we are from the local area, which is the Lianbo village. Now we could see a group of aunties. They're preparing lunch. So we have many wok, and we have sufficient supplies of meat and vegetables. We have many people who have been busy preparing lunch, and we have chef, and also we have a group of aunties who are helping with the preparation of the dishes. So our objective is to offer delicious meals to the affected residents. So actually, I came here yesterday. So I've been working here for 24 hours. As for the working staff, they're actually coming from the local village. Because for this group of people, they understand there is a resettlement site here. That's why they came here to show a helping hand. So actually, they are preparing a lot of local specialties. We have a lot of stable food provided to these people. And for breakfast, we also gave them eggs and Chinese pita bread. And this is the breakfast. And also for lunch, we will also prepare the steamed bun. So we have to keep these people warm. And also we want to offer delicious food for all of these affected residents with very plain language. We could see they're trying to offer a lot of services to the local residents, making sure that they can enjoy their life in the resettlement site. Because of the heavy rain, you could see in this area the temperature fall very low, and if they feel very cold, that is not comfortable. So that's why we have to feed them with delicious food. And in this resettlement site, we could see there's a lot of activities. And on one side, we could see some people are preparing for lunch. And also in this area, after people doing exercise, now they're having a chorus. Many activities indeed. So I would like to interview one of these young ladies. Hello? I would like to ask you a few questions. So I'm aware that you are actually wearing some traditional costumes. So what are you doing today? So today we have the volunteers group here to have artistic performance. So we have people singing and dancing. And also we will do some folk performance. We are trying our best to comfort the affected residents. Actually, we arrived here yesterday. Now we have some artistic performance here. So in the resettlement side, actually start from yesterday, we have some artistic group arriving here, and they perform singing and dancing to entertain the affected residents. There are actually a variety of shows coming up here. So what will be the next show? So these are the artistic performance from the local volunteers. And here I'm seeing that for some volunteers, they're actually disseminating some of the health menus. So actually, these are some menus which could educate the public on some of the infectious disease. Because right now we have a large crowd staying here. So on one side, we have to fight the flood and also to fight the disaster. And on the other hand, we have to prevent and control the infectious disease. So this young lady is coming from the disease control center. So she is trying to dispatch some of these menus so that they could inform for the affected residents to stay healthy and mind their own hygiene. So just now we have a very short visit to the resettlement site. When we enter into this site, we see some of the medics, they actually register the information of the affected residents. After we enter into the classroom, which is the temporary dormitory, we are seeing that for the government, they have already prepared the beds, the quilts, and also some daily necessities. And also we are seeing for the volunteers, they also prepare a lot of activities to entertain the affected residents. Because if these people are staying indoors for long hours, and this will also have a negative influence for their health. That's why the local government organizes a lot of activities to entertain the residents, and they will do some exercise to keep fit. And now it's about 11 a.m. and also we have another group of people who are preparing lunch for these affected residents. And just now I show you for the lunch, they are preparing a lot of staple food. So and today They are preparing local specialties, which is also a kind of a flower food. So for each date, they will try to provide a variety of dishes to meet the needs of the affected residents. So this is the situation happening here. That comes to the end of the live coverage. Thank you for watching.